Alright guys, welcome to the episode. We're going to start this off by washing the Recon 250, and the new washer gun is doing fantastic. I'll put you guys here by the little smokehouse and you can watch me wash everything on a time lapse. Alright guys, welcome back to the video. It was going to be a three-wheeler day, but I guess we added a fourth wheel. So we started on this and we got to order seals for it. So we're doing, I don't know which episode first because it really depends on which one gets done first. So I got a new grill for this. If you remember this four-wheeler. So the new surround and headlights used. And then I got a couple bags of push pins for everything that needs push pins. I got a new trunk lid. The tail light is still on the way. And I popped the cover off the battery box, or the toolbox, so we could put the battery back here. And where the battery box is, there's a hole. Hello. Big giant hole. So my idea is I'll build up a battery box that basically hooks over the frame rails. Then we'll put the plastics on top, and that'll just hold that in there. I might not even have to attach it to the frame. That way, if somebody ever finishes off the fenders, they can just take plastic off, throw the battery box in the bin, get a new fender, and done. Other than that, I think that's about it. Oh, I did get new bearings and seals and new brake pads for the rear. So that'll take care of all that stuff. And that is everything for the first round of work we want to do on it. And then after that, we need to figure out why it's eating oil and take care of that popping out of first gear problem. So it shifts into first. It shifts through all the gears great, but you shift into first. And then as soon as you start driving, it pops out of first gear and then back in. So it's doing this bang, 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 bang. And depending on the weight, it seems like it might stay in gear better with a lighter operator. For me, it's pretty bad. But I did discover if you're descending a hill and you want to use the engine braking, you can actually go downhill in first and it'll stay in. It's just at the bottom you need to shift back up again or start doing the popping in and out of gear. So hopefully it's just a shift selector or something else I can get from Honda. And then also have to address the piston ring. So the kid that had this didn't have an air filter in it. So I got one right away. Put it in, and I think that it ate too much sand and dirt. So this was a farm wheeler owned by a teenage kid. It was really rough on it. So yeah, that's basically it. So we're going to pull the back plastics off. Already got the rack off. I set this up here. I want to show you guys how faded the plastics are. So if you have an idea to refresh the color, please let me know. And then the other thing is, I kind of like the black wheels. So the four-wheeler is basically two colors, red and black. So it's not too distracting to the eye because like the handlebars, everything else is black. I think these were silver from factory. I'd have to look up a picture on Google again, but like the insides of the rear tires or the insides of the rim are silver. So I think the kid that had it just sprayed it black. So let me know your suggestion. Should they be silver? Should they be black? And we will probably paint I'll probably sandblast these and paint these to whatever color we're painting them. Depending how well it cleans up, you know. If I had black in the gun, maybe I'll paint the rack and the wheels in one go. That is up to you guys. Leave me your suggestions. I'm always looking for participation from the viewers. All right, that is it. We're going to get tore into this and get back to you once we have a battery box for it. All right, here's the box. Seems to fit the battery okay. I even tapered it a little bit, so I'm thinking along the line that we'll have to set it in here and I suppose we could dent the sides in just a touch. But I don't think we could do a tab that comes up and over into here. We're gonna have to push this down to where we can get the cables in. So I think this shape will serve us well, and then we'll trim it to actually fit. So let's get to cutting. Alright everyone, here's the battery box. A little bit of an ugly duckling, but it's pretty stout and welded all the way through. We're gonna put a hole in the bottom somehow. Maybe we'll drill a hole with a drill and take the punch and kind of make a die cut. It's called a ball punch. You punch a hole and then you punch it with a ball-shaped punch to give it a flare. They use it for skid loader bucket steps and stuff like that. So we'll make sure it's got a drain hole or multiple drain holes, and then we're gonna fit it in. The one side I thought I'd have to extend, but that'll end up over here on this side, so that'll allow us some cable access. So I was thinking, what could we do to fasten it? Maybe we can make a tab that comes over here and over here. We could even have a tab that comes up to here and just rests on top. That, or we could possibly just pop rivet it from the outside in. I have to see what I've got for rivets, but we're gonna grind this up nice and pretty, get it trimmed and fitted. All right, here's where we're at. So I got the battery box in, and it looks like we're having issues with the striker. So, and this side, this hump here is letting it come over, and so we got interference here. So we can mark it and trim it. Right now the whole battery box is crooked, and we could push it down some more. So I'm not sure how far down it can go. That's probably fine. But what we'll do is we'll measure the battery. Will give us a little bit of room. I might even take this lip and fold it over so it'll lay right underneath. We can take this bracket out with one screw, and then that'll help locate and support everything. And yep, we'll have to wiggle it around. I got 4 drain holes, 1 in each corner, and then 1 big hole in the middle. And that's just to make it handier to wash stuff down there. So when I or you or somebody else may be cleaning the battery box, which always fills up with stuff, that way it's possible to clean it out. Just blow everything down through the hole. All right, let's pull that out and keep fitting it in there, and then we'll catch up with you once we've got it fitted. All right, good morning, guys. It is a new day, Monday, and anyway, I'm my helper, Dwayne. It's a sad and rainy day. Well, it's not sad. I don't know. Must have been taking my vitamin D. But everything is green out. The garden is popping to life. Flowers are blooming. The lilacs. I don't have much of a sense of smell, but Sarah says the shop smells like lilacs. Yeah. Anyway, I just like the cool concrete and just everything. So, that being said, it's a wonderful day.
Working on here.
What did we do, Dwayne?
Put the battery in.
Got the battery box tabs. So we got to bolt the tabs in. Sooner or later we'll do that. So somebody put some big tractor battery cables on here. I got the relay remounted, the fuse block remounted. There's some odd stuff like this wad here. I don't know what that is, but we got our tail light. You know, that might even still work. But the one we've got coming later this month has the pigtail included. That was one of the reasons I bought it, even though it had to ship from China. So anyway, with the thick battery terminals, we had trouble getting the thread engaged. So we spent a solid half hour just messing with that until I got the idea. There's a slot inside the battery terminals where the nut can slide up and down. So having a washer stacked on top of a big fat tractor lead lug. So I got this idea of cutting out little squares and stuck them to the back of the nut and slid it in. I ended up doing 2 squares per nut, and that raised it up enough so it engaged right away. And now it's in. All right. Oh, one headlight works. Yeah, one headlight works. Looks like we're going to be buying some LED stuff for this. So, yeah, we did get the grill in. Now it looks like a Dodge Charger from 2001. Don't believe me? Go look it up. Red Dodge Charger 2001. You'll see one that looks just like this. They got a little bit of a, turn signal corner on the headlight, but that's a Dodge Charger. And I hate it. Honestly, can't stand it. So we painted the front grille, so we're going to install that next. And that will be in the next episode.
Bye-bye.
And that is it, guys. Thanks for watching the first episode of working on the Recon 250. Bye.